No one on the KSC campus has the coronavirus, now known as COVID-19, but campus administrators are not taking any chances.
It's a national health alert, and there is a possibility that there could be a spread. So we want to make sure that the students, the faculty, staff here in the university community, the college community, are informed about not only this particular strain of virus, but this is flu season.
The virus started in Wuhan, a Hubei province of China. The CDC recommends that travelers should avoid all non-essential travel to China. That has impacted some schools with study abroad campuses there.
From Keene State College, it has not, because we don't regularly have students going to China. But because I'm part of the field of international education at other colleges and universities where they have had students who were about to go to China or were in China for the spring semester programs, those have been relocated to other sites. So it has caused, in study abroad issues, not necessarily with any Keene State College students.
KSC student Jacqueline Patino was born in Italy and travels abroad regularly, but she's not concerned about the virus.
Travel to places like China or close to China, but going back to Italy it doesn't particularly scare me, or going to England doesn't either.
There are steps that can be done to prevent the spread of the disease. The CDC recommends that people frequently wash their hands with soap and water, avoid sick people, stay home if you're sick, cover your nose and mouth when sneezing or coughing, and clean and disinfect surfaces and objects that may be contaminated with germs. For any questions or concerns about the coronavirus or any health-related issues, please visit the Wellness Center located on the 3rd floor in the Elliott Center. Gawlik, KCTV News. International Women's Day is a day for women to come together and celebrate advancement for women. The Historical Society of Cheshire County created this event to bring together communities and different cultures. It's also a time to reflect on the current state of the society and the place of women in it.
I find it really uplifting to see what's happening around the country, but there's still a long way to go. And I have to say, in some cases, I feel like we're going backwards in some things, and but we need more occasions like this to kind of work out solutions.
The run-up to the 2020 primary saw a record of 6 women running for president, encouraging for some, but with room for still more progress.
I think we have the seat at the table, but our voices are not heard yet. So when we get that position as our women member, then I think our voices will soon begin to be heard as well.
Even though the last candidates standing are Joe Biden and Bernie Sanders, both white men, the last woman, Elizabeth Warren, made it through Super Tuesday. People like Ruby were surprised to see other women like Kamala Harris drop out early, but her presence in the race was still uplifting.
Very encouraging because we do need people from different walks of life to come up and represent their own section of the society because that will ensure that all the voices are heard, like whether it's in the Senate or anywhere for that matter.
Events like National Women's Day is a chance for women everywhere to come together to solve and to reflect what is happening within their city and their society. Gawlik, KCTV. This is the home of the Hungry Owl right now, a box in Advisor Suzer Whittemore's office. Volunteers can stock individual items dropped off in boxes like this around campus, but they cannot get the larger donations they were used to before.
CNS is very generous, gives us very large donations that have to last us months. So that won't work in my office.
Adding to the frustration, there are empty offices and rooms on campus that could accommodate larger donations. But so far, the Hungry Owl hasn't been able to get any of those spaces.
Everybody just keeps turning us away. But this problem isn't going to go away. This isn't going to go away. So the college needs to step up and give us a place. somewhere.
The food this group provides is needed. Dr. Whitmore says that last year the public health professors and students did a study that showed about 37% of students being hungry to the point it affected their studies. For the founder and coordinator of the Hungry Owl, it means that much more.
I think it's important to have the Hungry Owl because students rely on it, and it's a way for us, the community, to be able to give back to the students and the faculty who give so much.
The Hungry Owl is a way to give back and to help those who are food insecure, whether that be the students or the faculty. Gawlik, KSC TV.